Backing up your WordPress site. Backing up is something that many people don't do enough of. As long as things are working the way they should, there's no major incentive to do it, and by the time you need it when something goes wrong, it's too late. Your WordPress sites are no different. You should be backing them up on a regular basis as well to protect yourself from unexpected problems. In this article, we're going to look at several ways to back up your site. The biggest issues with backing up WordPress is that all your content and settings are stored in a MySQL database. You can't just download copies of all the pages on your site, you have to back up the database itself. You can do this manually through cPanel using a tool like phpMyAdmin, but there are easier ways to do it. There are a number of WordPress plugins such as WP DB Backup and Backup WordPress that will back up your database automatically, and some even on a scheduled basis. These plugins will create a file that you can download to your own computer, so if something ever happens to your site, you can simply restore from the backup. How often you schedule your backups to run will depend on how much information you're willing to lose. For example, if you post daily and only back up every week, you could lose 6 days worth of posts. Some plugins will also let you upload the backup file to another server, such as Amazon S3. This takes you out of the equation completely. The backup runs and gets saved somewhere else without your input. And keep in mind that it's important for the backup to be stored somewhere other than on your web server. If the server crashes, you'll lose your backups as well as the main database. Another highly effective way to back up your WordPress sites is using a cloning tool like WP Twin. These tools are meant to be used for cloning WordPress installations to make it easier to set up new sites, but those clones can also be used for backup purposes. This is probably the quickest method for recovering from crashes, since restoring your clone ensures everything is exactly the same as before. Your web host might also provide backup services. This is a good thing since they can quickly restore your site to your server if anything goes wrong. But don't rely on them entirely. Always have your own backup system in place in case theirs doesn't work. You won't know until you need it, and at that point it's too late to do anything about it if there's a failure.